Meet Farah, aka the Loud Girl on TikTok. In addition to being loud, Farah has about 3 million followers on TikTok and 1 million followers on Instagram. We've heard all sorts of weird stories on TikTok. TikTok has shifted from being a social media platform designated for dances and lip syncing to songs to a platform that has all the variety of content you could imagine. Farah, however, isn't a big fan of TikTok dances and posts content where she is obnoxiously loud in public, something most creators don't do. Farah blows up on TikTok and is getting millions of views. Until this part of the story, Farah is happy and is having the time of her life. She collaborates with famous content creators including Toby Jizzle from The Sidemen and is also included in The Sidemen's Inside Out episode. Everything is going to plan, however, that's until something unexpected happens. Farah decides to make a small change in the type of content she creates, an idea she sees as one of its own. What she basically does is she would approach random guys in public and records them as being her husband so she can send the video to her mother. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an idea no one has ever come up with on TikTok or any other social media platform, or at least that's what Farah thinks. Another person on TikTok posted exactly the same type of videos years before Farah came with this one-of-a-kind idea with a small change. You guessed it, he would record women as being his wife. Farah does exactly the same thing but with the opposite gender. Okay, we get it, Farah stole somebody else's content. It happens in social media and it's not that big of a deal until another content creator named Layla, who's not as famous as Farah, decides to post similar videos to hers, especially the fake husband videos. Farah sees the videos and is furious and accuses Layla of stealing her content, something she herself is guilty of. Farah finally decides to address the issue by posting a story on her Instagram account calling Layla out for stealing her content, in addition to making fun of Layla, saying that she doesn't have many followers anyway and that the whole situation isn't that big of a deal anyways, so she doesn't care, and that's where the story ends. Thank you all for watching. Wrong. Farah decides to post literally 1 billion stories insulting Layla, with every story containing an essay with a university project word count. Layla, on the other hand, and as a result of all the hate she's been getting from Farah and her fan base, she posts a video where she's crying as a result of all of this hatred and denies all of Farah's accusations, saying that she didn't steal her content and that the video idea isn't something exceptional that Farah came up with. The problem is that this is absolutely true. Despite Farah having millions of followers, she's still furious and insecure about other creators' content who don't even have a tenth of her fan base. To the person who's still watching this video now, whose side are you on? Farah or Layla? Let me know in the comments. Farah should get a grip and stop being insecure and picking up on smaller creators, especially considering the fact that she always advocates that a person shouldn't care about what people think in almost every video she posts. What she's trying to do to Layla proves absolutely the opposite.